Saying no is an important thing.
How people perceive about you.
Humility means respecting others. It does not mean reducing your own clarity.
Growing up with this system is very difficult.
If it's a no, it's a no.
We should delay the launch.
You can start a sentence by putting a fact first.
They want to impress their leadership.
Your life depends on how many positive anchors you have in your life. Saying no is an important thing. Now, the reason many people do not know how to say it is because of the authority block. I should sound humble, not too confident. And as a result, what happens is that many professionals confuse humility with shrinking their voice. They think, if I just shrink my voice, if I don't speak loudly, if I don't speak properly, that is humility. That is not humility. So they begin their sentence with phrases like this: Bishal, maybe this is wrong, but, or Simi, I'm not sure, but, or Pramod, just a thought. And these are minimizing your authority. Your subconscious mind believes softening your words makes you likable. No. When you soften your words constantly, sometimes you can do it. But all the time, if you're softening your words, maybe I'm wrong, sorry if I'm interrupting, blah, 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 blah. People think that you are not being authority. You don't believe in what you're saying. They feel you are uncertain. And the elite leader's belief is this: humility means respecting others. It does not mean reducing your own clarity or credibility. Humility doesn't mean, this is one thing that I learned wrongly. My mother, my father taught me that humble bano matlab doubt yourself. No, that's wrong. Doubting myself is not humility. Constantly thinking I'm not good enough, that's not humility. Nahi, main kuch nahi hu, main no, ba, 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 ba. That's not humility, that's weakness. Okay? You can be respectful and still speak with conviction. I want it this way, I want it this way. I don't want it, I don't want it. Okay, you can be respectful and do this. That is the elite leader's belief. Example, I'll give you some examples. No need to write the examples down. This is just for you. Average language, somebody will say, maybe I'm wrong, but I think we should delay this launch. Punit, take a hit. How could this be said in a better way with authority?
I would say that we should delay the launch.
We should delay the launch. Good. Based on the current data, we should delay the launch. Based on the current data, I recommend delaying the launch. Okay, is everybody clear about the first block? I should sound humble, not confident. That is a block. And you have to unblock it. I can be humble normally, and me being confident has nothing to do with humility. Humility is a normal way of being. Me being confident is me being confident, right? That's first. Second authority block is trying to sound smart instead of clear. I want to use some complicated language, blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you, many professionals believe authority comes from complex language. If I confuse people with too much of knowledge that I have, using difficult words, if I use jargons and long sentences and complicated explanations, people will be impressed by me. Ironically, complexity reduces authority because people struggle to follow. So a good balance of vocabulary is important, but that's what's very important for you to realize is elite leaders believe this, that authority comes from clear thinking, not from complex thinking. And powerful leaders make complex ideas sound simple. That is what elite communication is about. It's taking complex idea and making it sound simple. Block number 3, over-explaining your ideas. Meaning you say it and then you say it because you think it was not clear, so you say it more and you explain and you justify and you logic and you say blah, 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 blah. When you don't fully trust your idea, that's when you start adding extra explanations. You give background, you give context, you give multiple justifications, but understand the longer the explanation, the weaker your authority appears. By the way, have you ever noticed in personal life, sometimes when people are lying, they explain too much? Why? Nervousness. So you do not over-explain your ideas, because when you do, what tends to happen is people tend to take it for granted. Over-explaining your ideas. Elite leaders' belief normally is that strong ideas don't need excessive explanation. One clear statement often carries more authority than 5 justifications. Now, if somebody is not clear, they will ask you more, then you justify. But you don't justify on your own, okay, why am I believing and blah, 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 and da, 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 da. No, this is what I believe and this is exactly what you should do. Let me give you some examples. Average people will say, so basically what I was thinking is maybe we could consider adjusting the timeline because here are a few factors. Factor 1, factor 2, factor 3, factor 4. Elite language is that we should extend the timeline by 2 weeks. Do you have any questions? No. Okay. Yeah. Why? Okay. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. Relaxation is most important in your communication. More important than over-explanation. Yeah, Prabhakar said Prabhakar, tell me more about it. You said some people repeat the same sentence multiple times. Tell me your experience with it.
Some people, I've seen in my team as well, like they want to impress their leadership, right? So they keep saying the same sentence like 10 minutes. Like as you said in second block, right? Trying to be smart instead of clear, and then Okay, what are you saying? Are you saying A, B, C?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying from last 10 minutes? It's the same sentence, right? Same sentence repeating in different words, different grammars, and then people will miss the focus and then like what this guy is talking about.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
So when I'm done, I can say one thing. This is a point about this comes. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think people do that? Why do you think people say the same point again and again? Apart from
So
wanting to impress.
So yeah, you answered this already, right? So maybe they have this insecurity.
My point is not good enough. So let me add more spices and say it in different way to make it seem very different. And basically I have dal, but I'm going to put so many different things and it doesn't seem like dal. It is dal. It is that simple. So you're right. It's about the insecurity that people have, that my point is not good enough. And I've seen these people also do it in speeches. I've seen people do it in books. They keep explaining the same thing in chapter. And I'm thinking in the reading the book, bro, this could be said in 2 sentences. You have taken 9 pages, like 2 chapters could suffice. You're taking 9 pages to explain the same thing. Take a deep breath and relax. Like, this could be said in 2 sentences. When you practice more, it will be more clear to you.